Okay, it looks like we're back. And welcome back, DG. We may have pushed it. This might be the last thing we do here. GT, what's up? Alright, let's see what happens. Just give it a few minutes to kind of do its thing. Alright, we're back. We're going to wait a few minutes, just kind of let everything settle in. We might be we might be there. This might be the last thing. I'm going to keep going and see. It might have just been, a lot of people coming in, flying around. Who knows? Could have been any number of things. Or it could just be I've got almost 9,000. Again, I'm just sitting here for a moment. Welcome back, everybody, those of you who are able to come back. Thank you for joining. Had a lot of people, a lot of things going on. But I may have capped myself here. I don't know yet. We'll see. It's the first time that's happened. Dwayne, welcome back. Beeble, welcome back. Umbo Willie, welcome back. It could be Gunboat, but I think it's just, I think it's just a question of, there's a lot going on at the moment, maybe. Oh, Chase, what's going on? Thanks for stopping back in, and thanks for everybody for coming back. All right, Beebs, I don't know if you want to make another attempt or not, but and gaming old guy, gaming old dude. I don't know if you also want to try to make a return, but we can give it a shot. Well, I mean, these things are to be expected. I'm not at all displeased or unhappy or frustrated. I mean, I'm a little frustrated, obviously, but, I am more, it could have been I had, had the building camera going and you don't see me yet? Okay. And welcome back, everyone. Thank you again for coming back. I'm probably not going to be going for too much longer just because I've been streaming way longer than I expected to today. Although, it's nothing notorious of me not going 8 hours. I don't really do much. Alright, let's try it one more time. Let's see if we can't get you in here. Alright, where are you in the city? And Sergeant Bellison, welcome. It would help to know where you are. And then I could be, it could be, gotta figure out how to join one another. You're at the noodle shop? Do you see the noodle shop? If you see the noodle shop, that's a good sign. Alright, I don't see you, but... Oh, okay, so you're seeing all of it. Yeah, welcome back to... Yeah, it's been a while. I've seen you were you were here a little while. I've been seeing you pop around. Not on, but at least in streams. Good to see you. Do you see the newsstand? You see me. Okay. Can you, like, hit me up? Where are you? I don't see you. You see me, I don't see you. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, so you're seeing Beetle. I don't see anybody. Let me check my network, see if there's any nearby folk. Sometimes that takes a second. I'll let it sit here for a sec. Alright, where are you guys? I don't see anybody. Oh, wait, Beetle's now in my group. Okay, so if Beetle's in my group, Gaming Old Dude, if you see Beetle, join Beetle's group. Rico Suave, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming back. We're trying to see if we can't get a couple people hanging out here. Kind of milling around. I mean, I got the NPCs rolling, they're working pretty good. I'm just now waiting to see. I'm not going to do anything, no camera. Oh, okay, who do we got here? We got Beeble. We're already in group. Alright, so we got Beeble here. Now we just got to see Gaming Old Dude. So if we can get him into the group. And minus the cape, Beeble's my twin. Oh, we don't see each other's capes, isn't that true? Alright, where's Gaming Old Dude? We're missing one. Let's see how my terrain's acting. Okay. And I don't know what anyone's seeing, which is always fun. Yeah. He changed into my outfit so he could walk around and do some recording. Well, I'm over by the noodle shop. Look around here a little bit. Everything's hanging out pretty good. You know? I don't know what you're seeing, Beeble. Oh, thank you, Jeffus. Rico, yeah, we are at, yeah, I was right in the middle of decorating this one when we had our little freeze, so I'm gonna hold off. Yeah, I got a little newsstand, you know, a little bodega, you know, get your news, your coffee, grab a coffee. I'll have some other little things over here. You know, steal an espresso idea. We got the noodle shack over here. There we go. Alright, now you're in group. Okay. Now... I'm standing in front of the noodle joint. If you can all see the noodle joint and the newsstand, you should be seeing everything. These are the last two things I've built here. Yes, Jeffus. These are, so the A-frame version and the ones on the wall are made from shrunk down legacy wooden stairs. So basically I took yeah. And then I colored them black. I needed a magazine rack. I originally used carbon planters. So I'd use carbon planters. So if you go to a little ways before now, but they were just too bright. I tried to, diffuse the bloom a little bit, but it started getting messy, and it did look good though. So Beetle, are you seeing the newsstand and the noodle shack? Or the outdoor cookery, whatever we want to call it. Okay, so, alright. And you don't seem to be falling through any flooring. There's Gaming Old Dude. Hello. And how about you, Gaming? You guys seeing all those? Look, there's people in my city. And NPCs. Come on, Hello Games. The newsstand to be here. Now, Gaming Old Dude, can you see my character here? Yes, jump if you can see me. Okay. So follow me up to this next level. And if you come in here, and you come around here, can you get down this corridor right here? Okay, everything should be loaded in for you. Alright, so the planetarium was in there? I can't believe I've got two people in here right now who should be seeing pretty much everything that there is. And as long as you two are seeing, like, the newsstand and the... What about the short-range teleporters? I am super psyched right now. Alright, gaming old dude. Everything kind of circular and spokes off of the central tower. There's 3 levels, ground level, mid, and then a high level. Explore, have fun. See, PvP in here would be a blast if we could get away with it. Don't see the noodle shop. If you're not seeing the noodle shop, fly out, fly in. Fly out of the atmosphere and come back in. And do a slow roll in. Fly around, you know, before you land. Stuff won't really render in while you're flying around, but don't worry about that. Then land. And then walk around for a few minutes and hopefully it should pop in. Beeble is now seeing the noodle shop and the newsstand, so... But Beeble's been here before. Like, once you've been here once, generally the next time you come, you know, it's a little easier to load in. Usually, although Beeble was having some minor issues there. Alright, while they're doing that, just so I've got something to do... Wish this wasn't blue. But we will take what we can get. Alright. It could be multiple players. That's definitely, like, I wouldn't put it past that for sure. Now, I know it's never going to be able to happen, but wouldn't it be cool if somehow this could end up being like a featured base where people could just kind of visit it on their own and, you know... Alright, take care, people. Thank you. You see the shops now. Okay. So you should be fully loaded. Yeah, there's a red light in the floor, I know. I need to repower a bunch of things to run the... Oh! So far... Well, take a walk around. If you need a tour or you want me to guide you, let me know. Like I said, there's 3 levels. Hey. Valhalla. Later, Joe. Or welcome, Joe. Oh, yeah. Hey, Joe, I didn't see you in earlier. Welcome, by the way. Alright. Now we should have, yeah. Now, Sad, what's going on? Paul, do you see the noodle shop and the newsstand, though? You're standing right... Nope, you don't. You're walking right through them. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, 1, turn your auto torch off. That's going to make everything better anyway. But you're going to want to get in your ship, like run around here, you know, see what you can, and then get in your ship, fly out, fly back in. Like, fly out of the atmosphere, fly back into the atmosphere. Yeah, because you're walking through a bunch of stuff. Yeah. So, when you see the noodle shop and the newsstand, you should be seeing everything at this point. Gaming old dude, you're just kind of hanging there. Jeffus. Yeah, Jeffus, that's definitely fine, but what I'm going to say is we can try it, you know, with 3 here. I'd be curious. I'm not going to do much. I'm going to hang out while people do this because I want to see what we can get in here. I'll try at least give a nice view of, you know, the noodle shop and stuff for now. But yeah, if you want, you can try. Now again, you're going to probably have to fly out, fly in, fly out, fly in, walk around a little bit. It will eventually catch. It does eventually load in for people. But again, if you're on a base system, like a base PlayStation, like a PlayStation 4 or Xbox, you may have a harder time, but again, it still should eventually pop in. Cities in No Man's Sky, we're really trying. Xbox Series X, excellent. Parts keep disappearing and coming back like floors. Okay. So try not to get trapped. Walk around, move around, fly out, fly back in. Remember, we have to load in 8,000 plus parts right now. So the game's going to kind of lock on to some of it for a little while. Then you got to kind of fly out, load the base back in by flying into the planet. Now they'll kind of pick up a little more, I think. Make sure your graphics are on high if you're on PC, and anything else you can do to help. just hearing people come in and out of the city is amazing to me. You know, and knowing that after a while you do get to see it. But there was a time where even I, just visiting here for 5 minutes, blue screened. You know, I'd walk around and blam. You know, it would just blue screen. Sometimes it was 5 minutes, sometimes it was less. Yeah, currently with what we have out, including, you know, wire and test parts, we are now at 8,532. What if this would be better as a natural brown? Does that change? Ooh, yeah, no, that's gross. No, 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 no. What color is... We don't want that. Ooh. I don't know about that, but I've done some crazy stuff in this game already, you know? I mean, but this is definitely pushing it. I will agree with you there. We're definitely, I mean, I think, Crisscross Applesauce has already done 10, but I don't know if it was on PC or on console. And just so you know, Sad, your caps lock is on. I didn't know if you meant to do that. So, again, you might want to turn your flashlight off, turn your torch off, the auto torch off. And to know whether or not you're seeing everything, the Noodle Hut, the newsstand, there should be chairs next to these long tables. I want to yell it, bruh. No worries, no worries. You should have like a little counter here for the geck. Granted, you won't see the geck, I just do. The creepy geck. I love the creepy geck in the window. Creepy geck in the window. Well, you won't get the creepy geck. I only get the, cause those are all, that's, you know, my construction terminal, my plant, you know, my plant terminal, that's all the terminals. Just hidden. And it's cool that you can actually do this with these. You know, you can put them in upside down, shrink them, and yet, you know, so you don't have this big part in your way. And then, you know, the character pops up normal, so you can hide that whole bit, have something, you know, hanging out in your, you know, structure. And, you know, you don't have to deal with their, you know, their stuff. More lag? Alright. Again, fly out, fly back in. Like, that seems to kind of be the, you know, fly out of the atmosphere, fly back in, slow roll in, fly around Obsidian Minute. You know, there's 3 layers and close to 9,000 parts here. I don't know what I can... I mean, the fact that you're even seeing a good portion of this is amazing to me. Oh, no worries, GT. No worries at all, my friend. I'm surprised people hang out for as long as they do. And I'm always grateful when they do. Alright, so let's throw another... Let's throw a Korvac. short on Korvac here. We've only got one of those, though. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. But yeah, it's, I would like to put some other NPCs up here, Jose, yeah, Jose knows. Jose's got a 15-year-old daughter as of today. And then another daughter, and then another son. Alright, let me know how you guys are doing. Oh, there's some hazardous floor in the subway. Do you see the subway train and everything? Let me try and head out that direction. Have you seen the gardens? %of it. Well, the subway is new. The back of the subway, there's nothing. It's a facade. So yeah, I'm still under construction down here. But, like I keep saying, fly out, fly in, walk around, for a little while. Fly out, fly in, walk around for a little while. Interact with the base terminus. Go up and load in from the base terminus. Try that. Anything you can do to get, any information in, for when you're loading in. Yeah, I gotta get the porta potty set up. I do need to build. What can I use for that? Let me take a look at that. What could we use as a porta potty? We would have to be able to get in it, We'd have to have a door. Yeah, Jose, what is yours? Like 15, 9 or 10? And then like 3 or 4 or something like that, maybe? All droning? Alright. Yeah, see, when you come in from the basement or from the subway, everything needs to kind of load back in. Ah, interesting. Alright, that took a minute. Oh, this might be one of the, yeah, it's, there we go. Yeah, there you go. It just took a second. $15, $8, and $3. I was close. Alright, so we've popped all the characters back in. Now, as long as we stay on this level, we should be fine. I left a few. Oh, GT, thank you. Yeah, if I had planned it out, it would have been cooler, I think. This is me just trying to take what I have here and make it work. It's been nothing but like little project ideas and like, oh, hey, I just learned this thing. Why don't I, try something in this very large R&D at this point. And because it started to kind of have that vibe of a city, I just kind of went with it. I didn't plan any of this. It's actually, I want to say something. When I've got people in, my blinking issue is significantly better. Like when there's people in the game, that strobing effect is way better. You saw the noodle shop? GT, where are you located? What part of the world are you? Um, yeah, there's two gardens. Yeah, the blinking. Yeah, I mean, even though we have that there, that is much better than it was when I was by myself here. That's odd. The game actually even looks better. I hate to say it. It does. It's got, like, with people here. Paul, yeah, you will get that. Again, fly out, fly in. Jump around. They do, jump up. They will use, like, ER was here the other day and he had a similar issue. Like, all the major stuff was here, but, like, some of the floor panels were phasing on him, but he's on a regular PlayStation. Um, okay, Gaming Old Dude, you're in the Netherlands. So, okay, internet things there could be, same with Beeble being in Malta. Um, but yeah, again, I recommend, walking around, hanging out in an area for a minute, fly out, fly back in, walk around, see if that helps. Hang out for as long as you can. I mean, I see, still to me, the fact that none of this is popping for me, and no matter where I go, like, if I get into camera, we get into issues, but that's, to be expected. But, I can walk around here and, everything's drawing in from distance. I'm afraid to go into camera. I don't want a blue screen, but I kind of want to watch everybody walk around. It's such a pleasure to be able to have people actually physically walk through and see it from their perspective, as opposed to seeing it on, your phone or tablet or whatever, or laptop. Unfortunately, none of the short ranges are hooked up. I really wish they could be. And I went more structure. Okay, we got a little flash there, but still, uh, over deco, just to kind of get it to feel more city-like. Um, you know, but oddly enough, the flashing when people are here for me is much better. It still exists, don't get me wrong, as we can see, but different views help. And there's probably just going to be some popping, and there's going to be a bit of pop out, that is to be expected. There's a lot of crap that the game is trying to render in. So it does not surprise me. This needs to get turned down, doesn't it? Oh, I suppose I could turn it on here. Why not? There we go. Oh. Where am I going? See, I want to get the short ranges working, so I don't got to do that sort of thing. So you don't have to jump from level to level. You can just, move around the way intended. Every time it lags, more loads. Okay. And just then probably right around now, I would just walk around and hang out. Like, the more you sort of hang around, it starts to kind of, the game settles in around you. The game I've always felt has been a bit organic. I know it seems corny, but it really does seem that way sometimes. All right. Oh, wait a minute. 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 Although you wouldn't be able to get in it, right? Yeah, it only opens up partially, but just for ha-has. I want to see if this works. A little too tall, but and you won't get in it even if you can search it, which you oh wait. Yeah, it doesn't open far enough. I was thinking porta potty, but what a difference when you walk around here compared to the stream. I know, right? That's what everyone says, because you're getting a different perspective. You're in it as opposed to what you see on the screen. It's very different. And I'm trying not to build as much while people are enjoying, walking around, just so, we don't have any major problems. I can probably do some magazines here, get that ready. Let's get some of that going here. Gonna issue a cat fancy. I'd put these in at angles too, but actually I can. There we go. There. I got some magazine racks. Purple screens, what? Oh, that's from the latest, if you're talking these things here. Yeah, that's from the latest expedition. I wonder if I could pop those screens. Ooh, the right height. Wait a minute. What if I could get those all up in here? Ooh. Let's give that a shot. Not now, but we'll do that when I don't have to break the whole game apart. But yeah, I wonder if I could raise this up enough so that I could stay, you know, within the framing of this, but prop these up. Oh, I can make almost like a... Ooh, yeah. Like a betting booth. I don't know. You might still be able to do this current one. The current one is actually pretty quick. You don't have to do a whole lot. Still thinking about changing this out. And I love the fact that we can, you know, you could just do it as a kick-out sign, you know. The only thing is it doesn't transfer the color, which is too bad. I wish it did, but it does not. You know, I mean, again, you could go a little crazy if you wanted and start adding fun stuff. You know, it's an advertisement in the back. And what's neat and there. Now we know how to put the back on there without causing any problem. I should have remembered that. It's a double-sided thing, so. I don't know. Probably, I mean, you could do it in a day. And I love how that doesn't look like anything until you get up on it. I'm going to try some stuff with that, actually. That's not a bad idea. You could seriously finish this one in a day or two at most, you know. Yeah, on the train, but it's not running yet. Yeah, well. But the expedition previous to the one that's going now was a survival or permadeath or one of those kind of things, and I just had a really rough time dealing with it. So I did not complete it. Yeah, this is like a half done area. This is just the start of an area. So I would not. Yeah, there you go. You stuck in something? Yeah. Yeah, this isn't finished here. This whole area is. was permadeath and it was fun? Yeah. But for me, like, you know, permadeath is not something I normally play, so you could totally play a PvP in this map, you know? If we turn off our damage so we don't hurt each other, we could pretend. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm glad that they did that so permadeath players and people who like that gameplay had a chance to do an expedition in a style that they enjoy. I just could not finish it. I had a hard time with it. And, you know, at the time I was working a lot more. Alright, we gotta pop everybody in again. This guy seems to take the longest. I wonder if it's because it's one of the last ones we put in. Oh yeah, Paul, I was doing the same. There's one in there that always stays there for me and always grows back. And then every once in a while I'll come in and there's a bunch there and I gotta clean them out. Or what I do now is I just move the floor panel and, you know, and do that little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked with where we've gotten so far and what people can see. I mean, again, I am going to try to push it. You know, I'm going to push the limits as much as I can and try to make this as, you know, try to make it feel as much of like a city as I can on some level, you know, even if it is a hodgepodge. And that was awesome. And I recommend turning your torch off. The torch the city's meant to be viewed. You know, when you start lighting things, it kind of takes away from some of the illusions and some of the effect. I mean, obviously, run around the way you would like, but it is designed to be viewed at night. I was gonna go a whole other color scheme, but at the time, this seemed to be just fine. I am so happy people are able to come and visit this, man. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm going to experiment, see if I can't, you know, make something like a city. And yeah, I know no one will ever see any of it in person. You know, they will never be able to come and visit. You know, at least I'll get to enjoy it. And, you know, people will see it on stream a little bit and, you know, I'll eventually get a video of it. But the fact that people are, you know, running around here, seeing, I would say, probably 90 to 95% of it, if not all of it, especially after hanging around for a little bit. But yeah, this is like some of the best views at night. Just the coloration, you know, the way, look at that. It's almost cyberpunky, you know, almost Blade Runner-y. The garden with the little creature is on the second level, over by the vending machine. So, gaming old dude, if you want to follow me, hey, and Paul, if you're up on the second level, where the big block of gridded screens are, that's where one of the gardens is, right in here, and this is where like the vending machines and everything are. I'll come over here. Both of us are over in that section, so you should be able to see our character icons. Do I think this would have, uh-oh, you're trapped? Oh, no, no, no. Are you really? You may have to reload. Oh, nope, there you are. Okay. Yep, here's the garden right here. This would have been. Oof. I would have had to have found a really big plane in order to build in. Uh, a good flat spot. Surrounded by trees and everything, probably. Or I would have built it differently. I would have thought about it in a different manner. And maybe, it would, instead of all cyberpunky, it would have went a different way. Do you know what I mean? I am so jazzed. People can see this for themselves and walk around. And now, you guys, it's mostly in right now, correct? Like, you're seeing pretty much everything at this point. You've been hanging around, you've been walking around, you flew on in. But when you start having like this, I don't think would have ever worked on a planet with grass and trees and critters and things. I think it would have been way too much. Um, Thank you, Paul. Um, I think the game having to load all of that in would definitely have been problematic. And the Firefly Garden is up over by the Jumbotron, which if you look behind the vending machines, you'll see the Jumbotron. And up in that area is where the Firefly Garden is. And the big landing bay you can call your ship into and fly out of. But yep, up in that direction. It's all in now and running smooth. Awesome. 8,500 and what parts? And we've got 2 people here after a little bit of time, and it's now all here and running smoothly for somebody on an Xbox X, I believe, and 1 on PC. So we've got 3 different systems. We got a PlayStation 5, an Xbox X, and a PC, all hanging out in this place. With, minor issues, but this shows the level of creativity, ingenuity, dedication from Hello Games. Like, to get something like this which was never meant to have this mechanic. Could you imagine if this mechanic was built from the ground up? With building in mind? Like, instead of where they add things and then it messes up other things and then they fix that, but then it messes something else up, but then they change something else and then it's all really good for a minute and then, instead of like building from the ground up a game that was supposed to have the build mechanic. Alright, this game originally was never intended to have a build mechanic. You're basically going to walk around and mine. Craft a few things now and then. And then pretty much never run into a friend. That was the original game. For those of us who have played, since pre-order day one. When I saw the trailer for this game, I was blown away. And then I played it, and I was like, wow, what a pretty game. What a great idea. And then I started, after about a month or two, I was like, all right, this game's got a lot of potential, but currently just needs like updates and it needs content added to it. And I'm like, all right, you know, we'll hang out, we'll wait a little bit and see what happens. And then look where this is now. And through all the whole thing with adding, building, and changing things and things popping, used to, like, right now with this amount of stuff that we're looking at, just this view, what we're looking at in an older build mechanic, parts would be phasing in and out. There'd be no way we'd have, like, anything that we're looking at. Art style was completely different. This game has changed and evolved like nothing I have ever seen any game do. I mean, I'm sure there are some games out there like that, but this game, in my mind, is like, it started from a base platform and almost nothing to almost too much to do. Like, I'm almost, you know, and heck, I just build, and there's, you know, I could be learning on, you know, frigate stuff and, you know, playing in my normal, or, you know, I've been debating playing kind of like an actual from ground up, like, this is me. Like, I'm exploring the universe. If I screw up, I'm dead. You know, that kind of mentality. Hold on one moment. I have to, my controller here. No, 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 what happened here? Alright, we'll just let the controller die. Alright, let me make sure that I'm still here. Alright, hold on. The view from the tall buildings? Yeah. There's all kinds of little nooks and crannies in here too, you know, like that whole area with that you were walking around with the garden, you know, there's a little store over here, there's a, you know, extendo screen. There's the big, you know, another Jumbotron, but put at an angle up here. You know, these goofy screens here, kind of the hologram screens. Some good attempts, some failed attempts. But yeah, there's tons of little things to look at. That was the whole idea. I was hoping that this would happen, where, you know, people would come in, and I mean, granted, I have to be here, and that's okay. I don't mind. I stream like crazy. I'm on all the time. You know, and to have people from chat like be, you know, like actually be able to come in here and go, wow, you know, I've seen this on stream, but to actually see it up close and look at the parts that I've wanted to look at up close, you know. I don't know about that, Jose. But for me, it'd be like, yeah, that looks good. No, change that, add this, move that around. This building needs to change. This has been like, this is going to be a project. All right, right now it's just this. It's going to change. It may even become stone. I don't know. We'll see. It might be metal, might be stone, might be a combo, might be combo of something, but something's got to go in here. It's just taking up big real estate right now. Oh, just the central spire, which stuff in there I'd like to change. I've learned new stuff. Stuff I'd like to, you know, remove part and add, you know, another part. Oh, okay, so we can see the newsstand from down here. Yeah. Yeah. You see the A-frame, it looks like. Look at that. So, No Man's Sky. Cities are possible in your game, by the way. Okay, just letting you know. And if it were planned out, it'd be even more possible. Like, I could have done this, had I known about the scaled part stuff, I could have done a lot of this differently and used less parts gained the same amount of ground. I think it would look very different. You know, it wouldn't have some of the same appeal. Uh, some of it would, but you know, I think a mixture of the two is important. But you know, this is what I was hoping for, man. I can't believe this. This is like I'm smiling, I'm grinning from ear to ear right now because I'm just, you know, the fact that people are walking around in this build with 8,500 and some parts. What did we say? 544, 8,544 parts. Like, we are shockingly close to 9,000, which I will probably be done by the time I am done tomorrow. I will probably have that. And if I hit 9K, I'll do a 9K part stream. But yeah, there's just, you know, there's a little underground area over here, you know, which I still got to build the room out for that. Like, actually, you know what? I'll lay a couple floor panels out for that right now while I'm thinking about it. I know there's a... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's nothing in here yet. I'm still building this spot. You know, just little stores, you know, little pockets of interest. I was hoping to be able to, but you know, again, people, it'd be nice if, you know, people did not have to put up with me, uh, streaming and, you know, and all the crud that goes with it in order for you to come here and actually, you know, look around, you know. But, you know, there's a, you know, unfortunately you don't get to see them, but, you know, we've got, and this is what's so great about having these. I'm gonna go back around to uploadable. It's gonna, I'll use so many parts, the game will just be like, here's a server. It'll go from red to green, it'll like turning the odometer around. You know, and I want to put in, you know, he's an architect, you know, I kind of put in some stuff up here for him, but you know, and I would do some other mechanicals and, you know, I hope that they can shorten the length of the teleport cable so I can connect these, you know, because right now it's just horrible. They stick out from like here all the way out to like here, you know, and it's just visually, Keys to Funk is in the house. What is up, Keys? Yeah, so unfortunately they're not working. Bye. That'd be great when they do. Have that guy there, he says goodbye to you when you go out. Or hi when you come in. Book, hi. Thank you, Jose. I mean, you know, I'm gonna push it until you know, until things just say no more. Grab a coffee, grab your morning paper, magazine. Hey, bud. Tons and tons and tons of stuff to do. I wish I had some more kind of graffiti style stickers, you know. Something that didn't look as, because the posters, you know, don't fold to the same contours as the stickers do. Oh yeah, I could do postcards. Oh, the horizontal ones, yeah. Little in-flight reading material. Who's this? Eagles, what's going on? Alright, we lost somebody in group. I think that was Gaming Old Dude. So we got another person in. There we go. We got room for one more. Oh, somebody in VR. You're going to get very disappointed in VR. Or that was weird. What happened there? Who's this? Right. That's Eagles. Eagles, you seeing that? I haven't built the apartment block yet. I got to figure that out. I think that's going to come in next. I think that's where this is going to lead. I kind of think this is going to end up being like a little terrace here. Right. Then we'll go up another level, and then we can start building here, and then we'll kind of, I think we can kind of come up and start building out, and it's going to be all facade for that, but then we can build out this way. I can build like a long street section, or like an apartment block, like build a platform up here and set it up like an actual block. But I kind of wanted it like, no matter where you looked, you know, there was some sort of something to catch your eye or interest, or, you know, I want to get mechanicals in here, like in the city, you know, piping and, it still blows my mind. I'm looking at another player in here. Who's that bopping around? That's Eagles. All right. What time is it? Holy mackerel. Yep, we did a full working day here today. It is what it is. been enjoyable. I've had nothing better to do. I enjoy having people be able to kind of buzz around in here a little bit. There's even little, you know, given the time you come in from the outside, and I wanted this sort of thing too, where it wasn't just the internal of the city. If you're on the outside, you know, there'd be little areas to check out, you know. Thank you. GT right on. You know, so not only something's changed terrain-wise, something has changed. I don't remember these rocks. You know, I have a little something in here, who knows what, could be anything. Again, a lot of facade, but I'd like to, you know, you play, you know, a treasure hunt, you know, take a statue and be like, all right, I've hidden this statue somewhere in the city. You know, go find it. Or hide and seek, you know, or a PvP in here would be fun, you know. Oh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I mean, seriously. Lizard made a huge mess. Yeah. Cover, cover, run for cover. Oh. You know, jump into a teleporter, boom, you gotta follow him through, you know. But then the other guy's right on the other side. No, I'm waiting for the cable to hopefully, yeah, exactly. The time in this game it's ridiculous. It's really good thing I'm not in a relationship. Or I'd be seeing a lot less of you folk, and this probably would have never gotten built. Haha, I was right behind you. Yeah, I could totally do a PvP match in here. It'd be a blast. You got some cover. Got some choke points. Yeah. The only downside, there's no crouch. Paul, please do not put a base computer on this planet. You may put one in the system, but not on the planet. That's all I ask. with this many parts, that I just don't want any more information in this area. Please, please. Anywhere in the system, go right ahead. Any of the planets in the system, by all means. I'm just trying not to give this planet any more excuses to not load in. And the downside is, again, with me not here, you do not get to see all of this. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. But please, by all means, put one in the system. I'd love to have people here, you know what I mean? Oh, you're going to be a pain. Alright. There. Good. There. Alright, now that matches similar to that. Not the same, because the heights are different, but I manually put these stairs in here to try to avoid too much terrain manipulation. Coming back was a little jittery, but everything renders awesome. I wonder if I'm being over paranoid about that base computer thing. I just worry that when you get a lot of bases and base computers, all that information that the game has to take in, you know. Yeah. Like, I mean, any other planet I might be building on, sure, I don't mind. This is special circumstances, you know what I mean? Normally I have no problem with somebody putting a base computer down on the same planet. But this is just... And just to be able to have people come here still, I'd make it as, render potential as possible. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could be talking on my butt, I have no idea how this all works. I'm just surprised right now it is. Yeah, true, game and old dude. I agree. Yeah, I wish the NPCs would render for people. I know. Here, I can pretend. Here. There's that help. Just have a little conversation over here, everybody. Now there's a trick, although I hear you have to shrink down a regular chair you can sit in, but if you put it in front of the stool, it makes it look like you're sitting on the stool. If I could get that to happen here, but not have it look horrible, I would consider doing it. I have a feeling I'd have to tear this all out, the whole table, the countertop here. Which I'd be willing to do. I might experiment with that at some point. Oh, yeah, if you brought out a big pet, I don't know, it would probably... One, I don't know if you'd be able to get it down in here. They don't go in your base, correct? I've had my flying one follow me in here, but the large walking ones I don't think do. I want to get a good view here. Yeah, pets will probably definitely cause rendering problems. But I mean, it'd be curious. I know I had my mech walking around here. It was pretty neat. I only had certain places I could move, but I did kind of tromp through the city here up until about here, and then I had to jump over. I know flying pet. I've had my flying pet out, and let me see if I can do like a small flyer. But like if I have the walking one out, I don't think... I know that one's big. I don't think they go in your base, do they? Yeah, I can't summon the companion here. Now, I might be able to... Alright, here we go. Yep. This game is unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. It really, really is. Everything's so smooth. I mean, walking pets don't end up down here. The flying ones seem to do okay, yeah. What up, buddy? I don't know if you guys see him or not. Oh, you do? Oh, you need some loving. We'll give you a treat. Yeehaw! Oops. And he pooped. Where'd you go, buddy? There he is. Looking at the sign. Ooh. Slicky's a dog sniffing the pole. That's awesome. This game is something else. It really, really is. Like, to be able to do all of this, yeah. Yeah, they have a really small team. Probably 40 to 50, something like that, in that range. Alright, so let's get rid of our pet for now. Alright, now walking ones, that doesn't happen. Interior of your city, correct? Right, so... But he won't come into the city, I don't think. Yeah, he's a little too big. I can't believe we're doing this right now. I really cannot. Alright, here, you can jump in from here, I bet. Drop in from here. Godzilla! Running through my city, that'd be awesome. And look at this. Little blinking, but it's all going. It's all here. It's not popping. It's not. This is amazing. Yeah, they don't want to get in your city, though. Okay. The flying ones seem to be okay. Alright, he's a little too large. Let me try something that hasn't been altered yet. Let me try... Yeah, they can't enter, which is kind of bogus. You know? Aha! Did I get it? Yep. Where is it? Where is he? Come on. Got him. Oh. I went under the floor. Alright, I'll hang out here for a minute. It's trying, it's trying. That's too bad. That'd be great if we could have the pet in here, walking with us. Oh, you know, these little robot pets walking around. That would be killer. Your pet walking with you in your base. Come on, come on. You're trying, I see ya. Trying to find its way. Yeah, it needs the terrain. For some reason, it can't lock onto the flooring, you know what I mean? Yeah. Alright. One last one. That was the closest we've had. Like, it's right there. Just pop up. Be, you know. Ooh. Good call, good call, good call. Alright, first we're gonna give it some love. Need some love and we'll give you a treat. And now we're gonna ride you. Yeah, it pulled me down into the floor. Da, 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 da. Oh, wait. Da, 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 da. I'm stuck. Stuck on something. Is there a jump for these animals? Yeah, you just fly off, right? Alright, we'll go this way. Hold on. Oh, there's holes and stuff under here. Okay. So it's getting trapped on some of the underlayings, and I'm now trapped under here, so that should be interesting. Alright, so I don't know what... I'm probably going to have to reload. Hold on, actually, wait a minute. There. No harm, no foul. Alright. Did I ever take a break? No, I lost track of time. People coming in to visit. And I looked over and I didn't even realize it. Seriously, it felt like I was on for 4 hours. You know? We got the newsstand started, then people started visiting. Alright, let me call my animal out of here. Alright, we do know the flying ones we can get in. So if you have a small flying critter, you can bring a small flying critter. Large critters won't find their way in here. But it looks like it's about that time. And had coffee, okay. I've been been running tours. If you'd like to donate to the touring faction, you could either hit that super chat or you could donate. But I'm just super stoked that people can walk around here and see it. It really amazes me that this is going on. I don't have one of those though. If you filled in under the floor, they would probably stay on top. Ah, Paul, yeah. I'm just afraid to start adding terrain back in. You know what I mean? And a lot of that is, the terrain is, yeah, I could probably fill some of it. The downside is if I flipped it all over to knock the terrain out the other way, you know, the bottom of the floor is, it's all, it's got that drain on it. Oh, Janet, you didn't have to. Thank you, Janet. I appreciate that. Oh, 07 Janet for this $10 super chat. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I was joking around for the most part. Although sometimes I don't know if people know I have these things and super chat, and there's a donation link for my PayPal. I never expect these sort of things. I do this for fun and for education and to help people, with getting their creativity going. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people have been digging the magazine racks. Sometimes it's the simple things. Excuse me. And Paul Smashler, 07 Paul for the $25 super chat. Thank you, Paul. I'm working on trying to figure out how to get those things to flash on screen. I don't know how to do that. But at least it's showing in the big thing in the chat, which is awesome, which means my other things are working. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Should we put the brother in there? We still got more to do on this. I've just been giving the tours, so. And I don't want to build while other people are here, just to kind of keep the game from overworking. So I've been trying to see. I mean, the fact that we've been bombing around, shooting at each other. We had a pet out. No real major catastrophe. I had one issue earlier when Beeble and I believe Gaming Old Dude were trying to get in at the same time. I think something happened with that. I quit out and they were trying to do stuff at the same time and my game locked up. But right now, we've all been hanging out here for quite a bit of time, just kind of chilling. And, I would love, I know, yeah, but I'd have to be able to, well, I could turn my game system on. Yeah, might do another little magazine rack out right in the front, right off the front. Or something. We need something else here. Another signage. Something in the background. A little too bare in the background. Still not 100% certain about that sign. Part of me still wants to kind of move it upwards into where the glass is. But then I wouldn't need the glass. So. The glass is more of an aesthetic choice than anything else. Kind of had that feeling of you could pull that down, as the gate, when you leave. Although I have been munching, I do turn the mute on every once in a while, and yeah, we need a candy and smokes rack. That's definitely true. That is definitely true. Alright, looks like we're down to just one visitor at the moment. Yeah, it needs a cash register. True, yeah. I was going to put that. Yeah, we might want to move that sign. I like the idea of it, but we might be able to use that for another type of building. You know, I like it, but I think it kind of gets in the way. It's not that difficult to put in either. And the other thing I was thinking about doing here, but the floors are a little funky. Though I might be able to cover that with the 2 small floors. I wanted to change to quarter floors here in black. And we still got sign we could put up, you know, we could definitely add in. Could throw in another one of these. You know, pop that in over here. Do a little 2-banger, right? Do something like that. We still got to put a roof in. You know, the roof needs to go on, but I've been keeping the rooftop off for now, just because what I'm going to do, I need to be able to get in here at this angle in order to add certain things in. Or at least I need to be able to get, you know, this out of our way, which we can do that easy enough. Been liking this as a... like this to be a little bit more dominant. Just don't want it to... yeah, I doubt we're going to get anything here. Oh, wait. We might... you get a little splashback on the wall, but big deal. Alright, let's get that lit. What's around? What can we use? Right here, how about here? Yeah, buddy. I like that little light. Game and Odoo, unfortunately I have to go. APG, life is calling me. No worries. Thank you for hanging out. Have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you for being here for so long. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's better without that sign there in the middle. Definitely better. Yeah, that looked too betting booth or security booth. I might make a security booth out of that. I might actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'll make a security booth with that thing. I like this, how it kind of flickers in and out. Catches itself every once in a while. Got nice color. This one I could have wished, you know, we got a little bit of that red showing, but big deal. That's the important view. Ooh, a lottery machine. That would be hilarious. What is that breaching on, really? Oh, really now? Or we could do something. Yeah, see how it's showing just the single line right now as I'm making my rotation? That's how it needs to be all the time. Like, that's how it needs to be every time. Alright, see, we're going to have that problem with the stickers. That'll go in last. Excuse me, the stickers are going last. I'll put them on now just for fun, but... Alright, so, if I were to make... Where is everything? I swear I pass by parts all the time. Or you think a part should be in one spot and it's not, it's in another. Like this, for example. Yeah, I gotta think about the espresso machine. That's a quick little coffee machine for now. Although I should probably make it a little bit larger. But, is what it is. Alright. I think I am way past my stream times. I think I'm going to hang out for another minute or two, and then we're going to call it, because I should probably get some real food in me, take a break. I'll probably be on tomorrow morning again, because, well, it would be my normal weekend, so... And I have no money or plans to do anything. And I don't get any of this stuff. I don't even know how to collect this Super Chat stuff. That'll be interesting. I don't know how they do that. I don't know if they'll send me something, or I could have sworn I did everything they wanted me to do, and I get denied ad revenue on the Cyberpunk stream, so I took those down. Alright folks, I am going to thank everybody for hanging out today. I want to thank all the visitors. I want to thank you all, the Super Chat donations. Thank you very much. 07 to everybody who did that. I want to thank everyone for visiting today and testing everything out. We are still able to take visitors. So the next time I stream, we'll, if you want to come and visit, then you're more than welcome to. I will, try and figure out a way I can start setting times for that sort of thing. But we did get a little accomplished. We came up with the neat magazine rack. We got the little newsstand going. So at least we got something accomplished today. Again, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you, everyone in chat. Until next time, this has been me, Kevin C, here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of what? Love, peace, and Starship Grease. Get those action pants on, get out there, start building some wild and wacky stuff. Until next time, take care of yourselves.